Good morning, welcome back for another video. Myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. And this morning we're doing our vehicle checks on the Aphrodite to make sure the electrics are all working and everything is all road legal. Tyre tread is all in good condition, no bulges on the side. Nuts are all okay as well. Our blue tank and fuel tank are all in good condition. All the wires are all stacked up the way they should be. No damage to the top, fifth wheel, or any of the other tyres. A little tip for the day. If you want to check the tyres properly, lift it up. Nice and easy, see all the tread. And all they do is just slide into there, like so. And it just connects onto there. I might have to use two hands for this though. Unit is in good condition, so let's check the trailer. And that is why you need to shunt forward after you connect to the trailer. Because originally, when I went under, I heard the noise click. I thought it was the fifth wheel going in properly. And then it connected. So I drove forward a little bit and it wasn't connected properly. So the last thing you want to do is drive under, thinking it's all connected, do the legs, etc. Drive forward and it just drop down onto its knees. You don't want to be doing that. So always go underneath first, give it a nice little shunt afterwards. Make sure the pins are connected and secure. Trailer's all connected, so what we're looking for is make sure the electrics are all working, straps are all in good condition, side curtain is all in good condition, tyres, nuts, rear of the doors, reg plate is on, and the load itself is nice and secure as well for the day. Our first delivery for the day is not a far drive whatsoever, because it's literally about 400 yards away from where our depot is. I've got to drop this off and then I'm going to take the empty trailer over to Widnes depot, get loaded up from there, and then we've got a delivery booked in for 11 o'clock with a company over in Widnes as well. So we're staying quite local again today. It's quite a busy road, this one, actually, this morning. Just waiting for that break in the traffic, I can get out. Let's go wait for this car, and hopefully, yeah, perfect. And the first delivery point is just here now on the left hand side. I did say to you it's not going to be a long drive for the first one. Looks like somebody beat me to the queue. They're at the front, so I've got to wait behind them first. But that's the first job done. Next up is travelling over towards Widnes to our other depot, get loaded up from there so that I can deliver it to the client. Just try and get out of this road again. Time is now 8:45 as well. Thank you very much. Time, mate. Well, it's not what I was expecting. Just gone 9 o'clock at the moment. An ambulance did go past moments ago, but I thought they would just try and get to the hospital or try and get to like an emergency, and hopefully it's not an accident on this motorway. Seems to be moving up ahead a little bit though. Feels a lot later at 9 o'clock though, I'll tell you that. It feels like 2 o'clock in the afternoon at least. Normally I always say it goes fast when you're doing driving, but today it feels like it's taken a long time. Certainly does. Luckily it's not impacted the journey too much because we're coming off here. It's most likely an accident, that, isn't it? Got to be. Hope everyone is alright. So it put me behind 5 or 10 minutes, I think. Nothing too bad. Joining on to the M62. Go westbound towards Liverpool.
Maintain safe distance.
I am. Cruise control set. Now we're just staying on here for the next 10 to 15 miles. Secure the load before we go anywhere. Another quick load up by Aidan over at our Widnes depot. Now just need to travel literally 1/4 of a mile around the corner to get it all delivered. Very tight around here. I've just got to try and get into there if we can. But I've got loads of cars on the passenger side that I need to be careful of. Try and keep it close to the bush if we can, because I need it tight as possible. On the passenger side I've got about that much space. Luckily I've got plenty of space to try and swing it round at the angle, but the problem I've got is this car pretty much parks right in the way. If possible, yeah. That was a little bit tricky today. I never understand, I really don't ever understand why people park the cars directly at junction. It's not great. At least both of the cars have now moved, so I can get out nice and easy. But they were literally parked right against the curb, so they weren't on the curb. So it's pretty much taking up whole of one lane of the road. Absolute nightmare. I've got to come back in a couple of hours as well to make a collection, but on the other side. And the other site's alright, it's not too bad to get in there, there's a little bit more space. I just need to pull up, take a break. Before heading out too much. Now, next ones are over in Speke. So ideally I need to try and take a break before there. Do you know what? It's not a bad position there actually. Let's try and sneak it in. See if we can get in between. A bit of parallel parking and a truck. Let's move forward. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Sit back even a little bit more. Perfect. That should do me there. On the way to the first collection for this afternoon, and it's on Triumph Business Park. In fact, there's actually 2 customers that I need to collect from this place, about 100 yards from each other. I know the first one very well. I don't really know the second business. I don't recognise the name. But it should only be a few business units down, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. After I've made these 2 collections, I'm making my way back to Widnes from where it came from. And the reason why it's not been collected already is because there's only 3 on the system. There's quite a few police cars going around there at the moment. I wonder what's happening. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. So the reason why I've not actually made the collection from the Widnes job that I've just been to is it's from their other yard, and they can take orders until 3 o'clock, so there's no point making a collection just yet, because there's going to be more coming on the system between now and then. Quite possibly could be heading back to the Widnes depot as well, from where I came from earlier. That's our own depot, that is, not the client's. As there might be some groupage for me to drop off over at the hub, so they can get distributed throughout their network overnight. Slow down, let them past. I've had a full 45 minutes as well, so brakes are all cleared and out the way. Don't have to worry about the working time or driving time directive this morning, or for the rest of the day, shall I say. And the time is just coming up to 12:30. Been quite a nice and easy one today, hasn't it? Not a lot of distance covered again, but I don't mind it every so often. Mixes it up, doesn't it? Who knows where I'll be at for tomorrow. But I do know we are preparing for Christmas though. So it's a quiet time of the year, just before Christmas, before the chaos starts next month. I can't believe it's December in about 4 weeks time already. Where's the year gone? It's just gone so fast, hasn't it, this year? It feels like one of them blink and you'll miss it moments, doesn't it? And here we are, Triumph Business Park. That's the first one done. The second job is just there, across the road. Give the trailer a quick spin in the road, so then I can reverse into the other yard with no problems. Always try and keep it on your good side if you're reversing. Hazard lights on. Try and set yourself up for a good angle. Make sure there's enough space on both sides for the forklift to get in. Be careful with the van, she's kind of still in the way a little bit. Perfect, just get past it. That's 7 pallets collected over at Widnes. I need to ring the depot now because I've still got about half a trailer empty. So on the way back to the hub to get unloaded, might as well make another collection, haven't we? And before I forget as well, I'm not in tomorrow, so on Thursday there won't be any vlog at 7 p.m. because I normally do Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. over on YouTube. So Thursday, no vlog unfortunately. And the reason why we're off for tomorrow is because we need to go and look at a primary school already for the little man. I can't believe next year he starts primary school. It only seems like last year he was born. I mean, it goes fast, doesn't it? It goes way too quick. You've just got to make the most of it, haven't you? Whilst at that age, you got to enjoy it as much as you can. I've been given an extra collection in St Helens on our way to Ashton. So I've got to take that really wide. Just got on the bollards, and it's quite a tight turn. Right, might be a bit of a problem down here actually. This is a skip truck, and I don't know if I can get past it. I think I might be able to. Oh, I might struggle getting past there actually. I have to wait for him to do his job first. Something's going on fire. Skip driving is quite a good job to get into. You need to put your legs down ideally there, mate. I used to do that myself for a few years, quite enjoyed it. Like I say, personally I would advise putting them legs down though. Last thing you want is for a heavy skip and lift up the front of the cab a little bit too much. So what he's got to do now is drop that one into the skip below. He's got to jump up on the side, put the hooks on the bottom skip, and then he'll lift them back in position and then lift the full one out, leaving the empty there. A little bit like so. Good thing about skip driving as well, you don't need a lot of experience in a lot of places. They will take new passes on, so if you're a class 2 driver, just passed, definitely worth looking into doing skips. Now let's keep it far to the right because it's a tight left turn that I need to take. Keeping an eye on that passenger side mirror. Same with the headboard, make sure it doesn't swing too much. Take out that little building. I'm just going to pull up into here now. Need to move them 2 planks of wood. Don't fancy driving over them just in case it causes any damage to either the truck or the trailer. Enough space there for the van to get out. Not sure why these have been left here the way they have. Let's go get them. Just put them over there to one side. Last thing you want, damaging your car. Slight left turn on the steering wheel. Plan of action now is just get around this corner, keep as far left as I can, right up against the wall, keeping an eye on the passenger side as well as the driver's side, make sure the trailer doesn't cut the corner, etc. and we've got to unload everything over at the hub. It's currently 3:10. I should be back at the hub for about 10 to 4, give or take. By the time we're finished at the hub, it's probably going to be around 5 o'clock, which could be home time, fingers crossed. It's got to take nice and wide around this section. To get to the hub, it's pretty much just cutting straight through St Helens and then straight down towards Ashton. Hopefully by the time we do get to Ashton though, we've just missed the rush hour. It does back up quite a lot. I'm going to stay in this right lane because I'm going to be turning right at the lights in a second. I'm going to try and avoid the roundabout up ahead because it gets quite busy there. I can divert past it, take the little back routes. Time is just coming up to 4:20. And unfortunately I'm not on the way home, but instead I'm off to St Helens to do a trailer swap. The trailer is already full and ready to be collected, so that's a good thing. So what I have to do is turn up, drop this trailer next to it pretty much, pick up the other one, then away I go. Realistically, I'm looking about an hour and a half round trip. Getting there, trailer swap, coming back, yeah, about an hour and a half. And then half hour to unload, so I'm looking at about between 6 and 6:30. Give or take. Shouldn't be any later than 6:30 finish tonight, which I don't mind in all fairness because I'm off tomorrow. So I've got a nice lane tomorrow, no rushing about. So I don't mind staying that little bit later today. Unfortunately though, by the time I do finish today, little man will probably in bed, so I won't get to see him. That's the downside, but that's part of the job. Unfortunately, with driving, you don't have a set finish time. It's always unpredictable, and it's always down to the traffic really as well. Hopefully it clears up though in a second, so we can get there and back nice and quickly. And one trailer connected. I can't believe how dark it is already, and it's only 5 o'clock. My word, I was going to set a camera up, do trailer swap, but I can't even do that because it's just too dark to see anything. One of the good things about driving back when it's dark, especially when it's bonfire night, I get to see all the firework display going off. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I was too far in distance, but on the left hand side, got quite a few going off. On the right, there's a few going off. It's currently, believe it or not, 5:15. It looks like it's 10:30 at night, doesn't it? Some more fireworks there in the distance. Oh, got a big green one then. Holy crap, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there was a huge fire over there. Right in the distance. Oh my god. I've got a feeling these folks are probably heading towards that fire. That fire was taller than the houses. My word. I'm talking about fires. There's quite a big one over there, so I don't know if it's a local pallet yard or is it an organised thing. Anyways, back at the yard, 7 o'clock coming up too, and I'm going to call it a day. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Next video is going to be out on Friday, so I'll see you then. Bye for now.